Hello and welcome to the 2-Minute Drill podcast, a quick recap of the daily business and economic news for small business owners who can't waste any time. I'm Eric Minot and today is Tuesday, August 4th. Another example why it is important to analyze economic indicators in detail. The latest consumer spending report shows that people saved 19% of their disposable income in June. This is good on one side, as it is important for people to have savings if they lose their jobs or have an expense they weren't expecting. However, on the other hand, the services sector depends on this disposable income, and if more people are cutting their expenses on restaurants, shopping, and events, this means less jobs for these industries. Data from the TSA shows that people are still avoiding as much as they can flying to other locations. Number of people going through security checkpoints at airports are around 70% lower when compared to last year during the same period. More Americans have been traveling by car, as gas prices are down 20% year to year, in addition to being much safer during a pandemic. Two companies that were struggling before the pandemic, Kraft Heinz and Kellogg's, had a great second quarter as their sales rose 7.4% and 9% respectively. With the coronavirus crisis, people stayed home and need some comfort food, so they went back to staples from their childhood. I personally am still addicted to Apple Jacks, so expect a lot of ads from these companies in the second half of the year to try to maintain this momentum. Wawa is going to launch its first drive-thru store in Pennsylvania. With retail turned upside down by COVID-19, this is a really interesting concept by Wawa to test if customers would prioritize a contactless experience with only drive-thru and curbside pickup options. The new store will open in December 2020 and will serve for the company to decide on expanding this model nationwide. This was a 2-Minute Drill podcast. Subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast platform. You can also find the show on our YouTube channel. This show was brought to you by Spark SMB Data. Visit our site at sparksmbdata.com and see how small business owners can use economic indicator analysis to generate more sales. This is Eric Minot, and see you tomorrow for another edition.